Hello everyone, this is the Masked Analyst. This is a video response to Snow3585. Now I hope you don't mind if I refer to you as Snow from now on, because I have to admit that I'm not very good at keeping numbers in my head. So I hope that you don't feel insulted if I just refer to you as Snow from now on. You posted a video response to Nick, and that video response was made in good faith, and it was a very reasonable suggestion. But unfortunately, because of factors that I think you're unaware of, it just won't work. It seems a little bit naive. Now, you suggested that instead of Nick reposting this Islamic teachings video, that if he had quietly written to YouTube and explained the situation logically and say, how come you're discriminating against this and not my Christian teachings video, that they would give him a logical and reasoned response. That would be great if YouTube worked that way. Unfortunately, I know that I and others have written to YouTube in regards to other issues, and YouTube just does not give detailed responses, if they respond at all. They don't seem to be very responsive to those who write about political issues one way or the other. Now, I don't know why they have deleted his Islamic video teachings and not those of the other atheists. My guess is because there are so many atheists who put them up that the people who are flagging them may be overwhelmed at having to flag so many videos. I really don't know. They certainly are inconsistent. But I'm sure it's not a copyright issue, because if it were an issue of copyright, then why would they have taken down this video but not Nick's Christian video? In fact, why haven't they closed his second account yet? Now, I'm sure it's more than just copyright. They specified in their letter to him that it was because of his Islamic teachings videos. If it had been more than that, they would have said, look, we're doing this because it's 3 strikes you're out and you violated copyright 2 times. And they didn't do that. They didn't give him an explanation. And so if copyright was the big thing, then they would have removed his entire account again. Now, yes, there is inconsistencies within YouTube as to why they do one thing and not another. But what do you expect from a team of highly trained monkeys? I mean, either YouTube is understaffed or they just don't care. I'm not sure which. But in a perfect world, your suggestion would work, and it was very reasonable, but it just doesn't. And hence the need for Nick to repost his video and to have this protest. Hopefully, if enough people protest, YouTube will listen and they will be a little bit more reasonable, and they may devote the time into writing him a letter in response. I know that I and many other people have written to YouTube, and maybe it's a little too soon to expect a reply, but so far as I know, they haven't responded to anybody. They have not explained their actions to anybody. Now, one thing that's important to realize is that this is not the first time that YouTube has pulled something like this. I know for a fact that they have pulled similar videos to this down at the bequest of a number of people within the Muslim community on YouTube who have been flagging them. There is at least one board where people have been organized to flag videos. Well, they discuss all things about the Muslim culture, the Islamic religion, and Muslim culture. But this is one of the things that they have discussed in the past. It's not just solely devoted to flagging by any means. But there is an organized group that does do flagging. Now, from what I can tell, to the best of my knowledge, this all started when Malkin posted a video. I think it's called First They Came, and I'll try and provide a link. Someone has reposted it. And this video gets flagged and it's taken down, and someone else will put it up again and it's flagged and it's taken down, and this has happened a number of times. And there is, as I mentioned, there is an organized effort by a group of Muslims, and they may only be a small group of the number of Muslims on YouTube, but there is an organized effort. And in response, there's been conservative group, and they actually have a bulletin, a thread on their group which discusses Muslim videos, Islamic videos that they should flag and get YouTube to take them down. So there's now a tit for tat going on, and there's a war, sort of a virtual warfare going on YouTube. And the removal of Nick's video is just the latest casualty in that war. Now later today I will be posting a video, and I'm going to join their group and post my video toward their group in the hopes that I can reason with them and ask them to stop doing this. It's very possible that they will respond by flagging my video, and especially flagging the video which in which I reposted the Islamic teachings that they find so offensive. It's very possible that for my efforts my account will be deleted. This doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad or evil people, though. If they do this, it's possible that many of them grew up in countries where freedom of speech is not allowed, and they are not used to the give and take of open debate. They are not used to playing on a level playing field of ideas. And unfortunately for them, when they do this sort of nonsense, it makes their ideas look weak. And it's unfortunate if this response is going to alienate people toward the Muslim community. But obviously you are fairly well educated, you're a very reasonable guy. If people like you can't convince those who are less well educated, those who are less reasonable, to halt the censorship, then there is a problem. And it's unfortunate that the response to the problem that's developed, but if people don't want this sort of response, then they shouldn't be censoring in the first place. So I'm going to do what I can to see what I can do to bring about a halt to this war. I'm going to offer them to make a request to the conservative group to stop flagging their videos. Now, I can submit a post to the conservative group, but there's no way that I know if they'll accept it, because again, that group is censored. That has to go through the moderator, who is Michelle Malkin, and as far as I can tell, that group is not very active right now. So in fact, I submitted a video to that group, and it hasn't been yesterday, and it hasn't been posted yet. So I don't know if they would feature my video or not, asking for this war to stop. But I'll certainly give it a try. In all probability, by sticking my neck out with the Muslim community, they're just going to flag my videos, and I wouldn't be surprised to see my account deleted. But if that's what is, then that is what is. What can I say? But you seem like a good person, and I appreciate your video response, and I guess that's all I have to say right now. This has been the Masked Analyst, under and in.